I would like to take a moment to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of the L&B listeners out there. This is T. Wilson. I host a show called the Up Doe Show. I will be coming your way in January. That's right, bitches. 2015 is going to be mine. Y'all better get ready for this.
The Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Y'all think y'all know what it is, but y'all ain't got no idea. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. What up, Doe, y'all? It's your boy T. Wilson. I am live on a Tuesday morning where, New Year's is coming up, so I'm in that New Year's spirit. I think I feel more New Year's spirit than Christmas spirit, which is weird because I don't even have the day off on New Year's. They're not even giving me the day off on New Year's. I'm going to have to work. Doesn't that suck? That sucks donkey toes. So let's go ahead and see what we got for birthdays today. Let's do this. I've got Byron Parker. I've got Sandra Davis. And a homeboy I go way back with to the hood, man. Cool brother Daniel Christensen. Happy birthday to the three of y'all. Short birthday list this morning, man, but we gonna still make it happen. So let's go on and get this party started. It is New Year's Eve, folks. For those that don't know, it is New Year's Eve. Ain't that a cool thing? Isn't it, though? Ain't our mamas alike? You know what movie that came from? Ain't our mamas the same? That's from The Waterboy. Anyway.
What Up Doe Sports?
Detroit Lions defensive tackle Donkey Kong Suh, a.k.a. Donkey Kong Suh, has been suspended for this week's wild card round matchup against the Dallas Cowboys after stepping on Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers in Sunday's 30-20 loss. Oh, boy. And Donkey Kong StUH-pid. Detroit! Man, we're going to need you this week, bro. Damn. Anyway, Jim Harbaugh's future as coach of the 49ers has been determined. Harbaugh and the 49ers have agreed to part ways so the head coach can pursue other opportunities. The Raiders were interested. The Jets were interested. And the Dolphins were really watching closely. However, the University of Michigan is reportedly Harbaugh's next destination. I wish they would just stop saying it and go ahead and say it. Stop teasing it. It's a done deal. The official press conference is scheduled for today, and we'll get the official announcement. Wouldn't it be crazy if the official announcement was, I've decided to go to the Raiders? That would be wild. But it's not going to happen. He's headed to Detroit, Michigan. The Chicago Bulls entered Monday as the NBA's hottest team, and a victory over the Indiana Pacers would extend their league-best winning streak to 7. A balanced scoring effort, which saw 6 players reach double figures, helped the Pacers overcome a 21-point deficit to pull ahead midway through the fourth quarter. However, heavens to Murgatroyd, the Bulls, led by Jimmy Butler, were able to regain their composure and come away with a nail-biting 92-90 victory. Chicago! Detroit! Stupid.
What Up Doe Entertainment.
Chris Rock. He filed for divorce from his wife of 19 years for one simple reason. He wasn't happy in the marriage. Although the divorce won't be contentious, there is some bad blood. I hate to hear this. I'm not happy about this, and I hope this story doesn't turn into one of those stories that won't go away, because I'm not a big fan of divorce. Been through it, been there, done that, know what it really means. And, you know, we tend to make light of divorce. And trust me when I tell you, divorce is not a fun thing to go through. Rock complained that Malik has been preventing him from seeing their two daughters, and he is asking for shared legal and physical custody. I was afraid of that. When she made that statement yesterday, whenever a woman makes a statement in these high-profile cases, and probably in the low-profile cases that we don't hear about, when they make a statement saying, well, you know, go on my life, this and that, I just got concerned for my kids. That usually means either they're about to come after the money for the kids, and keep the kids away from the father so that they can get more money. See, that's the thing. If you share the time, you get less money. The less time you share, the more money you get. And I was hoping that wouldn't happen, man. I hate that. That drives me up a freaking wall. I'm really getting frustrated just reading this damn story. Malik issued a statement making it seem like they jointly came to the decision to split, but Chris's people fired back, making it clear that he was the one who filed for divorce. To me, that's not important. What's important here are those children. And those children deserve their father. They deserve both parents that brought them into the world. So I really hope this doesn't turn into something that's ugly and pretentious in regards to them fighting over the children where the children are negatively affected. I hope they can handle this with some dignity, with some class, and maturity.
This is Murray Riley Jr. from the Stump and Shout Talk Show, now the Sky Shout Radio Podcast. You're listening to my man, Tim Wilson of the What Up Doe Show. Keep it tuned in, everyone.
What Up Doe News.
In Uniontown, Pennsylvania, you're gonna like this one. A suspect story about being forced into a robbery unraveled when a toilet paper note was matched to a roll of tissue in his home. Eric Frey walked into Michael Maria's Pizza and handed an employee a sheet of toilet paper with a handwritten message that read, "I have a gun. Give me $300. Frey told another worker, "There was a man with a gun on me. There's a man with a gun on me right now. And if I don't come out of here with the money, I'm going to get shot. So there's a sniper outside watching you to make sure you come out with $300. This story is not shaping up well for the assailant. One of the workers hit a panic button, and Frey, who was still inside the eatery when police arrived, told police he was forced to commit the robbery by a large bearded black man who cornered him in a nearby alley and held a gun to his back. Go in there and get $300. No, don't take everything they have. Just $300. I need it because I need it for school supplies. Now go do it or I'm going to shoot you. Frey unwisely consented to a search of his apartment. Folks, when you are guilty and you know you're guilty, don't consent to searches. Tell them no. Just tell them no. Officers discovered a package of toilet paper on his table. One of the rolls had a writing engraved in it that matched the exact wording on the piece of toilet paper that Frey handed to the worker. So now it happened in his house. So Frey then attempted to change his story. I've got a problem with that. Newsflash, everybody. When you change your story, you lose. The minute you change your story is done. That's it. Stick to the story you started with no matter what. That's your only chance of survival. So anyway, he changed his story and said the man confronted him in his apartment. Now, how did he get in your apartment, sir? He then noticed 3 males walking on Jefferson Street and stated, "That's them! There they are! That's the guys. That's the big burly black dudes." However, officers said they spoke to the men and determined they were not involved in the crime whatsoever. Police later found 91 grams of marijuana in the apartment, along with syringes and spoons bearing drug residue.
Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La da 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 da.
This story was bound to come down to drugs or alcohol. Drugs and alcohol normally play a key role in a case like that. Anyway, in Los Angeles, California, a man accused of stealing a hearse containing a casket and body from outside a church is suspected of being mentally ill. You don't say. Police responded to a report of an older man stealing a hearse from outside Ebenezer Baptist Church while a casket and body were inside. I'm not after the car, I'm after the casket. You can keep the body. I want the casket. Family and friends attending the funeral followed the hearse in their vehicles, and they were able to get the man to pull over after a 4-block chase. The hearse and the body were returned to the church, where the funeral continued as planned, albeit with a 30-minute delay. In Sevastopol, Ukraine, a building in the disputed Crimean Peninsula city of Sevastopol was finally brought down a day after a failed demolition attempts left it leaning at about a 20-degree angle. They should have just left it there. They missed their opportunity. Heard of the Leaning Tower of Pizza? They could have had the Leaning Tower of Sevastopol. Would have been cool. The first demolition attempt Friday left the 16-story building, which the head of the demolition attempt said was made from reinforced concrete and was built like a bunker. Like a bunker. Left it still standing, but with a 20-degree lean. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back.
We interrupt this podcast to tell you about Latone Heart and the 730 Show.
Pop culture from the dark side.
He's a jackass.
730. Resisting arrest, eating dry ramen noodles, stalking my ex on Facebook. Yeah, I may need medicine. Blacker than chewed up tobacco. The 730 Show. Available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Spreaker.
Yep. In White Bay, England, a man who admitted stealing a tablet computer from a charity store and returning it 8 days later because he couldn't get it to work was fined. Well, he wasn't just fined. He was fined, meaning he had to pay some money. You get it? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Christopher Houston, at least he wasn't shot. Christopher Houston was recorded by CCTV cameras taking the Android tablet from the window display. Store workers recognized him from the footage when he came back 8 days later to return the tablet, which he was unable to work because he did not have the necessary equipment. That's what she said. Houston initially told the court the theft was an accident. I didn't intend to steal it. I was just putting it in my bag to see if it fit, and I forgot it was in there. So I returned it when I noticed that I had it. I didn't know I had it. I forgot it was in my bag. I just wanted to see if it was a good fit, if it was snug. I didn't know. Houston later admitted his version of events sounds ridiculous. With a capital ridiculous. Eventually, he admitted his story was not true. I told you, you have to stick to your story no matter what. At all cost, stick to your story. Stick to your guns to your grave. That's the only way you can get away with shit like that. And even then, it's not easy.
You suck, you jackass.
You suck, you jackass.
What up? It's your boy Dino Red of the Red Rock Podcast Network. And you listen to my boy T. Wilson of the What Up Doe Show. You better tell somebody, baby.
Yo, that's all I got, man. I want to thank y'all for joining me. I really do. It is a Tuesday. I am your boy T. Wilson, and I'm out of here. I got to go get my day started. Big up to Latone Heart of the 730 Show. He has a new episode that just dropped this past weekend. Really strong episode. Check it out. A very popular episode. I listened to it twice already. It had me cracking up. Good stuff. Also, big up to Dino Red of the Shiznit Show. You got to check the Shiznit Show out. You can catch it on Stitcher.com. Also, big up to my man Enrique Black of the 5 Minutes Away podcast. He has a new episode that just dropped. I listened to that last night. Very good interview he had with Rashana from... Dog about it. I forgot the something damn show. I forgot his name of his show. I'm sorry, Shawnee. Anyway, that episode is real cool. The interview is freaking hilarious. Rashani don't stop talking, man. That dude, man, God, is long-winded. He's worse than me. Big up to my girl Lavinia. She be showing up of the Straight No Chaser podcast. Also of the Just Thinking Out Loud podcast with her sister, with her cousin, Vegetto Rising. I am a little loopy. Big up to Murray Riley Jr. of the Sky Shout podcast. Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth podcast. All these shows can be heard on Stitcher.com. Put them in your search and put them on your favorites list and just let it roll, baby. That's all I got. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?